Alright, this one's the first plant. It's got cool red flowers on it. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. And then there's this one that's a hibiscus. It's not doing anything right now, but it's got like pink and red and yellow flowers occasionally. We got a rosemary on the outside right there. Uh, I don't know what that plant is. It's large. And these are the zinnias I mentioned earlier that look like a Dr. Seuss landscape. They just showed up one day. Oh, that is. Oh, this one here is one of many aloe vera plants that just sort of showed up. And oh, this is my collection of ferns. If you have ferns, I would be happy to give you some. Please take some ferns. I have so many of them. I do not need any more of. There's more this way. There were other things I planted in here. Like this is a flower, right? But the other ferns got so big that they never got to do things. Oh, also, you can't even really tell, but this is a blackberry that produced one blackberry in its entire life. And this is actually, I got this from the botanical shop. This is a white wizard something or another with a really cool name. And it actually has a mutation in it that's specific to this type of plant where sometimes streaks of white will show in it. And every now and then you'll get a completely white leaf. And it's like a good gift or something. And I don't know how this got here. It just showed up one day. Or this one or this one. These are like very thick, ugly tomatoes that are resistant to disease, surprisingly. And I'll have to prop them up later, so don't yell at me for that. Over here, this one was the Mona Lavender. Was the Mona Lavender I mentioned. It is not looking great. I don't really know what went wrong. But this is a piece of basil that I planted in here to check if this soil was poisoned. Not poison, but this basil's growing fine. This impatient showed up by itself. A lot of plants like to show up here. It's a good place. Oh, this is another giant aloe vera. If you need aloe veras, there's like 30 in this pot right here. If you need them, please take them. And there's gonna be more pretty soon. Then we have some like century-old plants in pots. I don't know what they are. Oh, this one is another bell pepper. It's another one of those like amalgamation ones where it's like 7 of them stitched together. And there's also this guy. These are more impatiens if you need them. This is a fig tree. Looks like somebody ate a piece of it. But yeah, we got figs. Nice. All of these are also bell peppers. Not doing great, but if you put them in something better than this, it'd probably do great. This is an oleander that showed up one day. If you want it, you can have it. I have no use for it, and it's also poisonous, so I can't eat it, unfortunately. This is it's like that giant one that I brought on the first day. It's like little brother. Yeah. And this one over here, this is a Mexican petunia. If you want one, this is actually like several of them stuck together. So if you want one, I can break off a piece and give it to you. Then there's a bunch of like weird little ones in here. I don't know what they are. There's a bunch of more bell peppers here and there. This one is succumbing to some sort of weird white illness. Yeah, maybe I won't give you that one, but this plant, I don't know what this is. I got it one day, it looked nice, and it has these beautiful little purple flowers on it. It's so cute. And it's fighting to the death with this other plant. I have to separate them every now and then. This is a peach. Well, it's a peach tree, right? Yeah, it says peach on it. An actual tree growing there. And, this right here and this little thing right here, they came off of one of those trees over there. When I was little, I broke off a piece of it and I was scared my parents would find out. So I put the sticks into other pots and they grew and they became actual trees that are apparently worth a lot of money. So, yeah, cool. Then we got, these are supposedly purple bell peppers. I haven't seen them bloom because I don't really have anything big enough to make them bloom in yet, so I'll have to bring those to the garden. This is another one of those little sticks that I took off one of the big plants. It's just a small one. That right there is a basil plant. Very, very strong one. Like stronger than any basil I've ever had. Like it burns your mouth when you eat it. It's that strong. That red pot, that used to have a lot of pink tomatoes in it. But now there's one left because all the others died mysteriously in the middle of the night. Weird, right? Anyways, this is another rosemary right here. Yeah, it's rosemary. There's an eggplant. Eggplants are normally supposed to die, like, in a year. This one has been alive for, like, 6 years. So this one might just be immortal. So, and if you want that in your parcel, I'd be happy to give it up because I haven't been able to get it to do anything. Let's see. This one is a hibiscus tree, just here. It doesn't bloom often, but when it does, it's beautiful. And this is, I think these are also impatiens. There's a lot of impatiens in this garden. Here's another hibiscus plant. And believe it or not, this little guy right here is a rose bush that makes big, beautiful red roses every now and then. And the one right next to it, pink roses. They're still pretty. And they're actually, when you eat them, they're a little bit bitter. So I wouldn't recommend it. This plant, no idea what that is. It's just sort of there. Got rosemary, another one of those trees. Jasmine wrapped around here. And another plant I got from USF is that's called a prayer plant. And if you've ever played Minecraft, when you enchant something, it gets like a purple sheen to it. Yeah, these leaves have that. Like if you hold it up to the light, it shines purple slightly. So that's pretty cool. And also the bottom side of the leaves are purple. So let's see. There's a big hibiscus tree that it's under that makes big, huge flowers. You can't really see in the video, but they're about like that wide each. They're tasty to eat too. They actually taste like Kool-Aid. Let's see, what else we got out here? We also have nothing else in the back. Oh wait, one more plant. Another jasmine right over there. Oh, and these trees that blossom pink every now and then. They also look pretty cool. Well, let me give it over. Pink, yay! All right, that's the end of the garlic tour. Yes, no, the garden tour. Alright, so you forgot to include it in the main video, but this is also when I forgot this in the main video. But this whole batch here is mint. So if you want mint in your parcel, contact me and I'll give you a little piece of it. There's also there's my backyard that has plants in it. It's also the front yard that has cute little decorations and another variation of the prayer plant that's a little bit different. It's beautiful, cool patterns on it. And oh, that one's coming off. Anyways, I also have these weird pink looking flowers or leaves. Don't really know what they are. And I also got little baby hibiscus things. I cut branches off of this one, dipped them in honey, and then just put them on the ground here, and they survived, and they're actually like growing there. So maybe if you want me to cut off a piece of this one and give it to you, 100% could do that. This one's also a smaller hibiscus that I'm gonna need to put in a bigger pot. Probably like a month ago, honestly. But there's another hibiscus just sitting right here. There's impatiens and other weird stuff in there. This one's another jasmine plant that's trying to choke out a bunch of little impatiens under it. This weird plant, not sure what it is. Doesn't taste great. Oh, and a bougainvillea tree plant thing. They get huge. Well on its way to becoming a tree. And I also have a lot of these trees. And I was asking about that earlier, like if they're good for compost. Because every now and then you have to take these off because they droop too low. So if those are good for composting, let me know, because we have a lot of them. So yeah, that's the front yard.